Living here in the Philippines for the last 5 years, I get asked a lot of questions from back home. The main question that I hear people ask, which food is better between America versus the Philippines? Let's break this down. The first category I want to talk about is barbecue. American barbecue, right? We're most famous for our what you call slow cooked barbecue dishes. One of the most popular in America is something called brisket. It's a really premium cut. When I say slow cooked, it's because a brisket in America, the way we prepare it, you slow smoke this thing for like 6 to 9 hours, right? So if you hungry, you better go get you a snack because you're gonna be waiting a while, all right? Damn. If you smoke it the right way, this stuff, when you cut it, it melts like butter, okay? That's what we're known for. Is we're known for brisket. We're also known for ribs, whether it be beef ribs or pork ribs or whatever. We're really known for ribs, like really nice, succulent ribs. The two most popular styles of American barbecue sauce is what you call the Kansas City style, which is sweet, smoky, and kind of thick. You know, it's kind of like ketchup based, right? And then you got the Carolina style, which is more of a vinegar style barbecue sauce, whatever, and that's good too. It's sweet, but it's kind of like sour, like, or in Bisaya, oslom. You get me? That's like the Carolina style. So that's American barbecue, right? Now, when you're talking about Filipino barbecue, oh man, that's a whole different ball game, okay? You're talking about skewers of marinated meat, grilled to perfection, served with a side of spicy vinegar dip, right? You're talking about street foods even like isaw, right? This is actually chicken intestines or pork intestines put on a stick. And yes, when I say pork intestines or chicken intestines, that sounds weird, but it is delicious, dude. You know what I'm saying? The way that they marinate it and the way that they just smoke it over those just blazing hot rocks, right? It gives it a totally different feel and taste and texture, something like you would have as a snack, right? Like when I first ate isaw, I'm like, man, give me about 10 of these. I'm about to go home and kick back and watch the game, okay? Yeah, like that, like those type of great snacks. I mean, dude, barbecue in the Philippines is like, I mean, you can get that everywhere, you know what I'm saying? That should be part of the street food talk that I'm about to give in a second, but yeah, you can, I mean, dude, barbecue in a salad, oh my God. Barbecue in a salad is delicious, dude. I mean, they take and put these chickens on a spigot, boom, boom, put them all on a spigot, and they spin them for like, what, an hour, a couple hours or whatever, until it is delicious. And even the whole chicken, you call that lechon manok. Same concept, is put on the spigot. A lot of times they put grass inside of it. What's that grass called, babe, that they put inside, they stuff inside the chicken before they put it on the spigot? I don't know the name of it. Guys, tell me in the comment what the name of that grass is. Whatever it is, it gives it a crazy herbal flavor to it, right? The flavor goes all the way to the bone, dude, on this chicken. In the Philippines, they even barbecue chicken feet, dude. Yeah, chicken feet. And they like this, they look like that. And they call them Adidas, right? Like, what is the Adidas sign? Yeah, like that, right? Okay, they call them Adidas, barbecue Adidas, right? Delicious, man. I mean, and a lot of the stuff that tastes so good in the Philippines, the average American will think in his mind like, chicken feet? Barbecue intestines? Like what? Like, yeah, but it is delicious.
Is it chicken head?
Oh my God, chicken head? Huh? Queenie just said they even barbecue the chicken head. Listen, the Filipinos don't waste nothing. They barbecue every piece, okay, of the kill. All right, get ready to have your eyes pop open like, whoa, you guys barbecued that? Yeah, eat it now. Enjoy, right? I'm gonna probably give it a tie right here between America versus the Philippines in food. Barbecue gets a tie. Don't get mad at me out there. Damn. We'll give it a tie because a lot of Americans take so much pride and hours into their barbecue cooks. Like I said, brisket is 6 to 9 hours. They kind of try to make it like an art almost in America, right? And then the Philippines kind of balances out because they just have so many choices to choose from. They can make the brisket and all the stuff Americans make, plus all that other stuff that I just told you about that they also barbecue. So they just have a multitude of different things that they barbecue, and America focuses on trying to make it more like art and quality and slow cooking and all that stuff. So they're kind of balanced. So barbecue, all right, we give it a balance. All right, let's talk about street food. And yo, everybody knows the Philippines for having famous street food. So we'll talk about Filipino street food first. Have you ever tried balut? It is a fertilized duck egg. Yeah, and you pop the top of the shell off, put some salt on it, put some vinegar on it, and crunch. Damn! The head, the beak, the eyes, everything. Everything? Everything. Right? This is an example of Filipino street food, right? It's exotic, it's daring, right? It's very surprising, the choices that they pick to make into the street food, right? A fertilized duck egg, dude, you would hear that and be like, nah, I don't want that. But if you prepare it right, like I said, sprinkle a little salt on it, sprinkle some vinegar on it, and crunch into it, dude, I gotta say, it's pretty good. Here's some footage of when I first tried balut, okay? I wasn't ready for it. I'm gonna bite the head of the duck, huh?
Let me.
It's okay though. See what I'm saying? It tripped me out. The flavor was just so different to me. But then the next week I came back and got some more and I liked it a little more. And then the next week I got another one, I liked it a little more. Now, you know, they go get balut for me around merienda time, okay? Street food in the Philippines has every category, right? From seafood to breads to the, you know, barbecue like we talked about a little earlier, right? To the exotic delicacies like balut or kwek. Y'all know what is kwek? Kwek is a hard-boiled egg, right? And they peel it off or whatever, and they dip it in an orange batter, a bright orange batter. You know what I'm saying? And they just hit it to you like this. Here you go, kwek, right? But that's usually eaten with, what is that stuff that you like with the kwek? Tempura. Tempura is made out of a shrimp batter that they fry. And squid rolls too. Dude, all this stuff that I'm talking about is street food. And a lot of times you eat it either with a sweet sauce or a spicy sauce, okay? We tell them, halang palihog man, halang, that means spicy, right? And look, I'm telling y'all now, Filipino spicy is different, okay? Their chilies are super healthy. So you're gonna get a real kick when you eat that, all right? So, yeah, we get the spicy sauce on our kwek and tempura and shrimp rolls, right? I mean, dude, like I said, every category, bread as well. When we went on that Zamboanga trip, on the way back, right, when we did the bus stop, there was this lady, an older lady, serving what they call native bread. And this bread was delicious, dude. It was chewy, through the inside, and on the top was a thin crust of like crunchiness, just very thin crunch of little crunchiness, and it had this sweetness to it too, and it was hot, and it was just smoke coming off of it, it was fresh, and I'm like, oh man, this could be in a bakery, but they selling it on the street. That's why I said street food in the Philippines is every category, from bread to meat to desserts. I mean, you got sweet snacks like banana Q. I got a short on that when I was trying banana Q. Delicious, dude. I thought that they had roasted caramel on the top of them. And the lady was like, no, that's just brown sugar, just burnt brown sugar. Oh, damn! Delicious. And it's simple snacks like these where the Filipino people kind of take simple things and make them delicacies, make them delicious, right? Now, as far as American street food, you're talking stuff like, you know, we don't really have a lot of street vendors like in the Philippines, like all over the place. Like street vendors, dude, in the Philippines, I can walk into a street vendor and then walk like almost 10 steps down, there's another street vendor. Then 20 steps down, there's another street vendor, right? Okay, I can get my kwek and my squid roll here. Okay, I can go up a little bit, get my banana Q here, so I have something sweet. I can go up to the next one, get me some daggone, what's that coconut drink? That coconut drink, babe. buko, give me some buko juice. I just walk down the street, now I got a whole meal. You know what I'm saying? But in America, it's a little different. Things are a little spread out more. Unless you go to an area where, you know, they have like a little food court where they have like food trucks, right? And they serve like tacos on the food truck. Every once in a while, you may see soft pretzels being sold on the streets in America, depending on what region you're in or whatever. And that's these big pretzels, right? With big drops of salt on it or whatever, and they're real soft. And they're usually served with like mustard. You can throw some mustard on top of it. Get into it. That's pretty good. Hot dogs, that's considered a street food. Like you will see hot dog vendors. You used to see them a lot more back in the days, but nowadays you see a few hot dog vendors here and there in big cities. But even in the big cities like New York and stuff like that, when you see a street vendor, you'll see one, but then you might not see another one for a few blocks. You get what I'm saying? It ain't like just lines and lines of street vendors or, you know, serving street foods like in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? But as far as street food, I don't know. I might have to say, I think the Philippines got America on that. All right, street foods goes to the Philippines. Y'all got it. Mabuhay! Y'all got it. Street foods, Philippines, okay? Let's see, the next category, comfort food. Okay, in America, comfort food means meatloaf, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, right? Things like this, okay? Yeah, fried chicken is even comfort food too in America, believe it or not. If it's homemade fried chicken, that's considered comfort food, or like fried fish or something like that. A lot of what they call soul food in America would fall into this category of comfort food, right? When we're talking Filipino comfort food, we're talking sinigang, right? We're talking adobo, right? We're talking arroscaldo, right? And yo, my favorite, now my new favorite stew, right, in the Philippines is something called curry. I had some over at Tito Pardillo. Man, I went to his party. He had some killer curry there. And I ain't gonna lie, it was even cow tongue mixed in this curry, and I ate it. Damn! It was too soft, and you know, I think the infusion of the peanut sauce. Well, first let me tell people that don't know what curry is, right? It's a traditional Filipino stew that just makes you feel warm, dude. It's made with oxtails, veggies, and a creamy peanut sauce. Yeah. You can either use peanut butter or crushed up peanuts or whatever and make this sauce. I don't know exactly what the recipe is to this sauce, but it is banging, okay? And you would have never thought that a peanut sauce? Yes, peanuts. It's very delicious, dude. And they'll put, like I said, oxtails in there. They'll put beef shank in there, or either pork shank, right? And some people that are old school, like Tito, you might have a little chopped up cow tongue in there too. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm warning you now, don't be surprised if there's some cow tongue in there as well. That was a piece of cow tongue in there, huh, babe? That I was digging, that I was loving so much. Yeah, I bit into it. I said, this piece of meat is soft. What is this? What piece of meat is this? What cut is this? Queenie looked at me and said, you really want to know? Yeah, like what is it? Do you really want to know? Yes, I want to know, Queenie. It's cow tongue, babe. Damn! But do you think I spit it out? I kept grubbing. You know what I'm saying? Because the way it was cooked was so good, man. It was so delicious. And yeah, sinigang, the sour soup. Dude, this is the reason why I think I lean more towards Filipino food than American food, because there's so much to choose from as far as foods that give you comfort, foods that make you feel warm. Yes, it's a hot country, but at nighttime, people want something nice and warm with their rice. This is like curry. This is like the adobo. This is like the humba. And humba is really nothing but adobo just made out of pork. Okay, so if you really enjoy the adobo taste and you want to try some, pork, then you'll be eating humba, what they call humba. Beef steak, but in the Philippines it's called bistec, right? Bistec Tagalog. And this is chopped up, tender marinated pieces of steak right? Marinated in all kind of sauce, you know what I'm saying? Soy sauce, a little vinegar, calamansi, which is like small lemons or whatever. And then it's cooked up till it's just tender and juicy, and then they chop up onions and put and saute the onions and put the onions on top. And it, look, I'm about to get hungry. Okay, damn, right? That's one of my favorites. Beefsteak, delicious. Dang, do we got to give comfort foods to the Philippines too, babe? I think I'm gonna give comfort foods to the Philippines. All right, so the Philippines is already up too. Now, when it comes to desserts, America is really known for their pies, right? Food is greatly affected by where you live at. And let me explain why I say that, right? Because in America, in most places in America, it gets cold a lot of times, right? So our desserts are based off of really, really warm pies and stuff like this or whatever. America's mostly known, what are we known for? Apple pie, right? America is famous for apple pie, as a matter of fact, right? We'll eat the apple pie, it'll be hot, and then, yeah, it's warm and nice and hot, and guess what we put on top? Ice cream, that's cold as hell, right? That's what we like, pies. And in the urban areas or whatever, sweet potato pies, bean pies, pumpkin pies, all of these are hot pies, right? That we're known for in America. Like that's really, and of course we have cake too, but everywhere got cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, we got cakes too, but yeah, mostly pies. Now, the Philippines, this is a warm climate. So their two most famous desserts in the Philippines are cold desserts. Desserts that cool you off. And what are they? The number one, halo halo. Okay? And if halo halo is made correctly, halo halo consists of a mixture of all kind of things, right? Over ice. It's crushed ice, right? With coconut, chopped up bananas, evaporated milk, usually ube ice cream, right? Gulaman, coconut strips, like little jelly beans in there. You can put gummy bears in there. You can just mix everything in there. Dude, the word halo halo means mixy mix or mix mix, right? Right. And so when I first had halo halo, they give it to me, right? They got a big mountain of just all kind of stuff. And it was a clear glass so I can see the different layers of ingredients, right? So I'm eating it like a food. I'm eating it just from top to bottom, just eating. I'm eating my ube ice cream a little bit. I'm eating this. Dude, everybody said, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? Everybody in the comments was saying, Dean, you're supposed to mix it. I said, oh. Now, the next time I went and had halo halo, I didn't just take from the top. No, I mixed it. Mix. Then it looks purple when you mix it. Because you got the ube ice cream. It looked kind of crazy to me when I mixed it, right? I'm a military-minded person, so I'm thinking in an organized way when I first ate it. Eat the ice cream first, eat the next layer, eat the next. No! You're supposed to mix that shit. So when I mixed it, it looked messy, but it tasted delicious. It cooled me off and it appeased my sweet tooth very greatly, right? Because you're tasting so many different flavors. You're tasting like at least 10 to 15 flavors in one cup. Yeah, it's a party in a cup. What's another sweet treat that's kind of served chill, that's famous in the Philippines? I'll wait. Okay, the waiting is over. Y'all know what it is. Leche flan. Oh! When I first tasted this, I thought I was eating a caramel patty. I'm gonna keep it 155 with you. It was delicioso, right? I thought it was caramel. And I said, dude, am I just eating a caramel pudding? This is delicious, dude. And Queenie said, no, that's leche. I said, what is leche? She said, oh, it's a fruit. I said, hey, don't no fruit have a texture like this? She said, no. They use leche and they prepare it into kind of like a jello pudding mold. Is that right, babe? And then what is that stuff on the top, that sauce, that sweet, is that caramel or is that just a sugar mix? I'm getting hungry.
Sugar.
Huh?
It's a sugar.
Brown sugar?
It's sugar.
So they make like a syrup, like a sugar syrup out of brown sugar. Oh my God. If you come to the Philippines, eat leche flan first. Have dessert first before you have your dinner. Yeah, I'm telling you, go backwards. Okay, eat leche flan first, then eat your dinner. Okay? It is that good, dude. And even without the sauce, leche flan tastes sweet. It already has like a smoky caramel flavor. Oh, and then they put that sauce on top. Man, I bit into that. I thought I was sinning. I'm telling you. I said, man, I bit in that. I said, God, please don't be mad at me. And I had to speak to the diabetes lords and say, listen, man, don't get me, because this is dangerously good. And tamis kaayo. What is tamis kaayo? Very sweet. Right? In Bisaya, tamis is sweet. Matamis in Tagalog. Something else that tripped me out that's kind of a cold dessert is served, it ain't served hot, it's served kind of cold a lot of times, is egg pie. Dude, who eats egg pie? That's what I thought when I first came to the Philippines. I never had no egg pie, right? That's very popular here in the Philippines. And that's another one. You can either eat that hot or cold. A lot of people prefer, me, myself included, to eat it cold, you know, to eat it a little chilled or whatever. Like, once again, this is a hot climate here in the Philippines. And the desserts are enjoyable, even cold. Fruit salad, right? Oh man, they love eating fruit salad here in my house. They put macaroni, like cooked macaroni, of course, right? With condensed milk, right? That sweet, sweet condensed milk. Then they put mayonnaise in it, okay? Then they put fruit cocktail in it, okay? Then they put cheese on top of it. Damn! And when they first handed me a bowl of this, I said, what is that? Yeah, I see the macaroni, but I mean, is this a dessert or something? She's like, yeah, try it, it's really good. Macaroni salad, and they had it nice and cold too. I took me a big old bite of it. Okay, I'm taking this in the salad. Okay, bye. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I talked about Filipino desserts way longer, didn't I? I'm biased. This is a Filipino channel. I am the Black Pinoy, all right? So look, man, if anybody gets offended, man, this channel does lean towards the Philippines because this is where I'm at. This is the place I love. And this is the place that's changed my life with the things that I've tried here, man. As far as foods, it's changed my life. So look, I'm giving desserts to the Philippines too, right? I will say this, desserts is like this between the Philippines and America, real close, but the Philippines is, gotcha, damn, you know what I'm saying? So the Philippines does edge America in desserts just by a little bit. What's the outcome of my analysis? I would say between American versus Filipino food, which is better? By a few points, Filipino food. Hey man, that's just me, man. I love the food here so much, and I love the diversity of it. I love the story of it. And yeah, man, I love the food just like I love living here, man. So Philippines gets this one. You can see me pigging out on a whole Filipino feast right here at my homeboy's restaurant at Camp Lamy. Check that video out right there. I'll see you there. And until then, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that shit. I'm outie.